Hello everyone, my name is Moji. You're watching a Bitcoin Bubble news channel. It is highly recommended that you analyze the price trend of Bitcoin following a halving event. What makes this intriguing? Here is a concise Bitcoin price analysis for you all. According to the Forbes Real-Time Billionaires list, as of June 1, 2024, Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, is currently the richest person in the world. There is a possible future scenario in which Satoshi Nakamoto, the developer of Bitcoin, could exceed Musk's wealth. Based on the present worth of BTC, the price would only need to rise by 210% for the unidentified founder of Bitcoin to surpass all other individuals and become the richest person in the world. Meanwhile, there is a debate between Nobel Prize-winning economist Paul Krugman and gold enthusiast Peter Schiff over inflation. Krugman contends that the period of inflationary increase has concluded, but Schiff asserts that Krugman did not anticipate the inflationary surge and maintains that his perspectives on inflation should be dismissed. Schiff clarified that all evidence suggests a resurgence of inflation. The halving occurred in late April. Why did that occur? The halving refers to the process in which new bitcoins are generated by solving intricate mathematical procedures that require significant time, energy, and financial resources. Upon successfully solving it, you are paid with a certain amount of Bitcoin. Approximately every year, the award is halved. The process is referred to as halving. During this week, I encountered an individual who served as a vivid reminder of all these things. I only want to express my sincere appreciation for this individual. The individual in question is named Wences Casares. Wences in Silicon Valley can be considered the primary catalyst for the emergence of Bitcoin. In 2010, he was the individual who presented it to me. I recall that he brought to my attention the narrative. In fact, we were at Warren's Hummus, and he informed us that he is of Argentinian nationality. He is of Greek nationality. I am attempting to imitate his accent. You are prohibited from purchasing Bitcoin. I have been informed of the narrative. I developed a deep affection for it. I recollect having contacted my family's workplace. I would appreciate it if you could purchase 1 million of these items for me. He responded by saying, or $1 million worth, he inquired. Are you insane? I responded by stating that what was being offered was really a small appetizer. We will proceed to the main course. Regardless, he has demonstrated an exceptional ability to comprehend and advocate for Bitcoin. I would like to express my gratitude to him as he greatly introduced me to this. During our encounter, he brought up the topic of analyzing the Bitcoin pattern following a halving event. Consequently, I was exceedingly inquisitive. Quinton, a member of my team, was responsible for assembling this. Nick, let us proceed to the initial page. What makes this intriguing? Here is a concise Bitcoin price analysis for you all. There have been multiple halving cycles that have occurred. I requested him to review the price performance at various time intervals following a halving event: 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, and 18 months. Upon observing, it becomes evident that there are some instances at the beginning of a Bitcoin halving event where individuals are reevaluating the situation and attempting to comprehend it. That is essentially what I would describe as occurring in the initial month and about what also transpires in the first 3 months. However, within a very short time frame of 6 months to a year and a half, these events are followed by significant and unpredictable increases in prices. This page displays the information that 18 months after the first halving, the price of Bitcoin increased by a factor of 45. Following the second halving, it experienced an increase of about 28 times its original value. Following the third halving, the returns increased by over 8 times, which is exceptionally remarkable considering the brief duration. When graphed, it becomes evident that this illustrates the price performance following each of these halving cycles. What makes that intriguing? It is intriguing because in addition to this halving event, which based on historical patterns, should lead to a rise in price. Undoubtedly, another significant development is the commercialization of Bitcoin. During our discussion, I expressed my major forecast for 2024, which is that ETFs will play a crucial role in facilitating Bitcoin's transition and reaching its pivotal moment. Applying the averages, which are only averages and not predictions, yields the following results. I would like to clarify that. Indeed, this statement does not constitute financial advice. This statement does not constitute financial advice. These are merely pieces of information. We implemented these strategies and incorporated them into the valuation of Bitcoin. Upon proceeding to the next page, you will observe the potential outcomes that may arise by just calculating the average of the most recent cycles. Given the exceptional nature of the first cycle, the analysis focuses solely on cycles 2 and 3. only the mean values of cycle 2 and 3. What becomes apparent is a genuine and significant level of appreciation. During my conversation with Wences, he provided a clear and logical explanation that resonated with me. He pointed out that there are numerous countries that will never view Bitcoin as a credible asset, regardless of their underlying support for it. The United States may be among those countries, however, there is a growing number of nations that will adopt a dual currency system. They will compare their domestic currency with Bitcoin. Both of these two elements are deemed necessary. There are two situations where you might use something like BTC. Firstly, when you frequently engage in transactions for various goods and services, and secondly, when you want to purchase a long-lasting commodity that retains value over time. I believe that is an exceptionally influential thought. Upon analyzing the price chart, it becomes evident that if this item reaches such levels of value appreciation, it will effectively supplant gold and evolve into a valuable asset with transactional utility. Furthermore, when you combine this concern about the devaluation of the dollar with the idea of getting married, it opens up a plethora of intriguing possibilities. I found this to be an intriguing observation made by him. Presented below is our disclaimer. Fascinating endeavor that he involved me in. Allow me to impart this information to you. I will share this on Twitter, but this will be the only cryptocurrency-related content for the year, my friends. The reason young individuals abstain from voting is due to the absence of a pressing concern that resonates with them. However, it is important to note that there are a significant 50 million American individuals who possess cryptocurrency, precisely 50, as in the numerical value of 50. Understood, if 10% of the population shares this specific concern, that would amount to 5 million votes. Negative. There is a conceivable scenario in which 40 million individuals attend due to the fact that it is a fundamental aspect of their process of generating money. For instance, President Biden discussed the idea of granting individuals a competitive advantage by eradicating their financial obligations. That is a specific and limited problem. The issue is narrow since there are an equal number of individuals without debt and those who have successfully repaid their debts. It leads to a significant division between those who have and those who do not have. Furthermore, there are numerous regulations governing the eligibility criteria for debt relief, among other factors. You ultimately have direct contact with a maximum of 4 or 5 million individuals. However, if there are now 50 million individuals who have chosen to safeguard themselves against the establishment and the conventional financial system, and you are now posing a threat to confiscate their wealth, it is conceivable that 80% of these individuals would participate in the voting process and demand to know which candidate will simply refrain from interfering with their affairs. If the response is Trump, then all of them will cast their vote in favor of President Trump. I believe this is an excellent matter to address. Political candidates should adopt and support. Moreover, it is an uncomplicated framework. I have reiterated it 12 times. Develop an advanced assessment for investors with a high level of knowledge and expertise. Allow a multitude of flowers to flourish. Individuals have the freedom to